Lopez taking on PSJA Southwest. PSJA Southwest being the road team tonight versus Brownsville Lopez, of course, at Sam's Stadium. Nonetheless, it's going to be a really great one in my opinion. Even though, of course, well, Brownsville Lopez hasn't gotten off to the best of starts, but you never know. It is sports. Anything can happen from now until, well, the end of the season, in a sense. So PSJA Southwest coming into this game 3-2 overall, 2-2 in district. Their last game they lost against Donna High, 42-35. Brownsville Lopez 0-5 overall and 0-4 in district. Last game lost versus La Jolla Palmview, 49-13. So just a bit different for sure, but always exciting. So yeah, we're supposed to kick off at 8:15. We had a bit of a weather delay and / power outage on half the stadium. So, of course, we're going to kick it off a bit late. Like I said, 8:15 p.m. So look forward to that. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live, a Rio Sports Live broadcast. We'll be right back after this. Once again, I'm Jacob Young, and this is Rio Sports Live.
Number one.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching live.
It's a Hacienda party.
It's the Hacienda Ford football sale. Right now, get 0% interest for 60 months on 2019 Ford Rangers, plus $2,500 in bonus cash.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're Robert.
So back live now here as well. Now we're going to talk about, well, players to watch out for from both teams. For PSJA Southwest, it's going to be an interesting game for them, to say so the least. But coming in here kind of favored to win this one. And they've got a pretty strong team. A lot of players also came back from last season nonetheless. But some interesting players. You have Cesar Bocanegra, one of the slot wide receivers for Eric Malpica. And, of course, Eric Malpica going to be quarterback for Southwest. And, well, it's just he's going to have a lot of options for him to really pass to, if anything. Of course, they'll probably run the ball a lot. You'll probably see it handed off to probably Justin Hinojosa. I think the last time that we were here, we saw that kind of play out. And, well, of course, it's always interesting when you can run the ball and kind of have different offense. Another thing, of course, is, well, Southwest has a mobile quarterback once again. And actually, Ramiro Ramirez, my mistake, he's going to be the one that is quarterback. But Malpica, watch out for him, maybe in the second half as well, depending on the score. We'll see, especially maybe late in this game if it's kind of out of reach. When you don't want your players to end up getting hurt for next season or next week. You bring in, of course, bench warmers that, well, are just either one game away or one season away from, well, playing or starting, excuse me. So, yeah, like I said, Ramiro Ramirez, he's going to have a couple of players for sure to just run with his offense Chris Sanchez, another running back that we might see getting handed the ball off a couple of times too. And don't forget one big thing, Jacob Alvarado, he's a tight end. And one thing is, well, quarterbacks, when you have a tight end, when you have that wide receiver, that can also be a huge play or a huge playmaker indeed if you, of course, pass the ball. Then for Brownsville Lopez, Jose Cruz going to be quarterback. And, well, you've got Luis Barrera and Xavier Vasquez. But we'll be right back after this.
Sports Live!
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-Up, 3-Down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down Fishing Tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
So back live now as they just, sang the national anthem. So moments away from players running out onto the field here. I guess we'll go back to pregame. Of course, just talking about players. Jose Cruz, quarterback. And a lot of these players, and what it says is they play both sides of the ball as well, from defensive back, quarterback, things like that nature. Luis Barrera, expect him to be handed off the ball as PSJA Southwest run out onto the field now. Moments away from seeing the home team of the Lopez Lobos run out onto the field as well. So just focusing up more, of course, on them. Luis Barrera, like I said, we'll probably see him handed off the ball. And Xavier Vasquez, wide receiver, another key player for, Jose Cruz. Jose Cruz, especially last year, he was kind of a key player, if I may say so myself. 1,108 yards in passing, and this is just, of course, in passing. He's able to run the ball pretty well as well if he is let and can become lethal. 9 touchdowns thrown last season, nonetheless. So that's something to watch out for. Of course, this has not necessarily been their best season so far for Lopez, but they have fight. They are 1 possession, 2 possessions away from knocking off an opponent. As they're getting ready to run out onto the field, and there come the Lobos. Brownsville Lopez run out onto the field now, onto their respective sidelines that were moments away from, of course, getting this game started. So very exciting indeed. Santiago Castillo, an outside linebacker, can be very, he's a very good player, and if you let him, he can really help out the team is what I'm trying to say. especially on offense. The offensive line's got to be key for Lopez, really, to help them. Now, both teams, if you're PSJA, you want to get on the scoreboard early, get this crowd out of it as early as possible. And, well, if you can do that, then you're in a good seat. You're in that driver's seat to continue. Now, you don't want to have silly fouls. You don't want to make silly mistakes on offense or defense. If you're part of the defensive line, basically, or on the defensive side of things, well, you just want to, well, really, I don't know. But either way, still moments away from a kickoff once again. Kicking the ball off will be Southwest for you. So, got your kicker. It's got a bit of a delay as the play clock on the right side is out. So, moments away from that. So we got a bit of a delay. I guess since we got a delay, we'll go to a break. This is Real Sports Live. I'm Jacob Young. Hopefully, you'll enjoy this one.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast.
Actually, all right. They're just going to kick the ball off, and it's going to be a short one, and it's going to be out of bounds. The refs did not throw the flag for a free kick out of bounds, I believe. So, because I believe it was touched by Brownsville Lopez, so they'll mark the ball at about the 29-yard line. So, Brownsville Lopez and Cruz will get the ball starting at their own 29-yard line. So, very exciting for their first drive. Once again, Brownsville Lopez, they can score early and get these fans behind them too, and that's always going to be key